Hello everyone. Today is all about balancing a tripod head. So years and years ago, 100 years ago, they had gigantic cameras with massive rolls of film at the top, and in order to film they would just lock off the camera on a tripod, and that was how you'd have it. It was called a tableau, so it's just a single composition. Then after a while they realized that they could actually tilt the camera up or down, pan left and right. And what they'd need to do for that is have the whole tripod head on a series of gears, and those gears would be wound left and right and up and down with the separate controllers. But the problem with that is when you wanted to pan left and right, it would be restricted by the speed of the camera operator or the director of photography, and it could induce vibration into the picture. So a little while later they came up with fluid heads, and what they can do is they can pan from left and right very quickly, and everything is balanced perfectly in order to get the correct shot. So for a perfect example of this is the behind the scenes shot from La La Land, where the camera operator is tapped on the shoulder every time the director wants to pan the camera from the pianist through to the dancer. And so that is where you can then move it from one position to the other very, very quickly and smoothly as well. So how do we do this? So the point is to get everything balanced. Now this is a Nitrotech 612 fluid head, which means that its maximum weight is 12 kilograms. So the best thing to do is to take the camera off and weigh the camera separately. Weigh it with yourself on a set of ordinary scales, then put it down and weigh yourself, and whatever the increased weight is, then you know what the weight of the camera. So on here you have the main base plate that comes with the tripod head, which can be moved backwards and forwards in order to get the correct balance. So if I completely null out everything that I balanced up previously, so that's its minimum setting, I then go through to level of restriction on the side here. So that's restriction, that's the main lock, this is the counterbalance, and inside here is the Nitrotech piston nitrogen they use apparently inside here as a closed unit. So now, as you can see, it kind of bounces back, and if I take away all the resistance from the pan, that will spin freely. Everything's been nullified. I put the camera back on the tripod, that clicks in, and then on the side here we have a series of numbers that you would memorize, or you put a marker on the alongside with a bit of camera tape, a little bit of white tape. You know exactly where to position the camera. In this case it's 6.5. I would then lock that off so it can't fall back. The little click you heard earlier was the tripod locking the camera in place, so even if it was loose and it fell forward, it wouldn't slide forward and fall off. So now we need to add the restriction, the counterbalance weight. We then let it forward, let it fall, let it fall, slowing down, slowing down. Almost there. And then we add the resistance, and that now is holding wherever you position it. So that now, all we need to do now is to add the pan resistance, and that is that. So that's how you do it. You lock everything off. You then, if you're walking away from the tripod, you can lock it off there and then release it, and it still won't move because of the counterbalance already laid in. And that's how you balance a tripod. Tune in next time, where we'll then attach this tripod to a mini jib, and then that offers boom to then alter the height of the camera. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.